Hey guys, my name's Cozy, and welcome to part 1 of my Fallout New Vegas hardcore playthrough. I'm calling this the Courier's Backpack Challenge. CBC. The simple idea is I'm playing on hardcore mode, but I'm limiting my total carry weight to 75 pounds in a backpack and 30 pounds on my person. That means no more hauling 5 missile launchers and a full collection of fucking conductors and shit. I can carry some armor, 1 or 2 weapons, and a bit of ammo, and a few chems. And that's about it. Much more realistic than the usual 300 pound inventory you see in most playthroughs, you know? Feel like it makes sense. I can loot whatever I want, but if I wouldn't necessarily be able to fit in my backpack, I don't get to keep it. So no fat men, no miniguns, no power fists. It's just unreasonable. A few more ground rules. There's no fast travel unless it's between safe zones like the north gate of the strip to Freeside's east gate. No healing during combat unless it's from an auto stim or I've been in cover for at least 5 seconds without taking damage. And finally, no VATs. Time doesn't stop in real life, so it's not going to here either. I had a few other rules in mind, but I didn't want to overcomplicate things, so this is the final setup as it is. Also, we're not going to do a ton of side missions in this run. Our courier just got shot in the head, and they're pissed off, so they want revenge. Benny's going to be the main priority. This episode takes place entirely in Goodsprings as we settle into the rules and get things rolling, so hopefully not too boring here. I'm going with an incredibly creative name, Courier Cozy. As for special stats, I'm kind of winging it. I didn't really think about it too much beforehand, but I figure a strength of 3 makes sense because we're not hauling a lot of junk. We don't need it. Except for maybe a couple weapons, but we'll worry about that later. Perception 6. Figure it's a nice bonus to accuracy and lockpicking. I wanted extra health, so endurance is at 8. Charisma is at 5. I'm realizing now that was silly. I might change that when we leave Goodsprings. I should have brought that to like 2 or something, but I don't know. Intelligence is at 6, mostly for skill points. Could have been better at 7. Agility at 6 to help with guns. And luck at 6 because better luck, you know. I take sneak, survival, and guns as my main skills. They felt essential for this playthrough. For traits, I picked Logan's Loophole. We probably won't get past level 30 anyways, so the chem bonuses are just a free buff. And skilled for extra skill points since leveling will be slower overall.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
After leaving Doc Mitchell's house, first thing I'm going to do is drop all of my DLC items. It's going to be too much to carry anyways, and I kind of just want to stick to the base equipment. From there, I headed over to the schoolhouse to retrieve the backpack I included with a mod. With the backpack, I'll be able to separate my inventory into 2 parts. On my player, I'll be able to carry a total of 30 pounds. In the backpack, I'll have it set to carry a total of 75. That way, I'm not going to be carrying around 300 pounds of shit. Entering the schoolhouse, I do a really good job of showing how much I can't aim for shit.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Before then grabbing the backpack and watching a pretty cool animation. I ended up setting the backpack to 45 before thinking quickly that that's going to be a real pain, and then I ended up sending it back to 75, or rather 70 in this case. meaning to set it to 75. I'll change that later. And with console commands, I changed my personal carry weight to 30 pounds, so we'll be looking at a total arguably of 105, but really the personal carry weight is just so that I can actually have armor on and carry a weapon. With our backpack, I went ahead and finished looting the schoolhouse before heading off and starting the tutorial missions with Sunny. We're only going to go as far as the geckos part of the tutorial, so once we get to the point where we're saving the settler, because I don't need to do the survival training, it's slow and boring, and I could use the extra ammo. I also at this point realized ammo's bloody heavy, and that's not going to be fun to deal with later, because I'm only going to be able to carry so much on me at a time, meaning automatic weapons is pretty much out of the picture. It's just not going to happen. At this point where you're supposed to save the settler, for some reason she wasn't there. I've never not seen her there. I was honestly pretty damn confused. I didn't even see a body or anything. Looking back at the footage now, I still can't tell where she is. Maybe she's down by the pit. I don't know. By the way, I thought the little edits with the shooting, where as soon as I shoot it changes, I thought that was pretty fun. I thought that was cool. I enjoyed doing that. We finished talking to Sunny Smiles and then loot the geckos for their hides and eggs and go sell it to Shet. I originally planned on making them into belts because they'll sell for a little bit more money, but my repair skill, I think it is, isn't quite high enough to be able to do that. So unfortunately, I'm stuck with just the base hide cost.
Thanks.
At the same time, I bought a bunch of 22, sold my 9mm, and then picked up or rather stole his 22 pistol from the display cabinet. Even if I don't use it, I steal that thing every single time, without hesitation. Here we get a taste of what it is to organize our inventory in this run, and this will be a lot. So I can't carry too much on me to begin with, so some of that's just going to go away, only carrying the essentials. In general, most of the time I'm only going to have a few meds, the guns I'm using, and armor in my inventory at any time. Otherwise, it's just not going to be possible to move. From there, I quickly checked Chet's inventory for some mods to see if there was anything I could get for my varmint rifle, but seeing as there wasn't, I left and went ahead to go talk to Trudy.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Joe Cobb's such an asshole.
Your problem.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Anyways, quickly finished talking to Trudy and then headed over to Ringo pretty much right away.
That's close enough. Who are you? And what do you want with me?
He offers to play Caravan, and
Sorry about the gun.
I don't know about you, but I've tried to learn it. It doesn't make any sense.
Let's say we start over with
Every
a
single
friendly
time
game
I've
of
tried to
Caravan.
play it, the buttons don't work, and I end up getting stuck trying to make an action, and it just, nothing happens. I keep pressing a button, and I just lose money. It's a total waste of time. It's the most confusing game I've never actually been able to play. Anyways, from there, I had actually looted the gas station a bit further, went and sold my stuff to Chet again, talked to Sunny, talked to Trudy, talked to Easy Pete, and the rest of the people.
You made your point. Seems like wherever I go, it's all. Oh, I'm not.
So what's going on?
We went back to
Sunny,
Ringo
can you help
and
us?
then went ahead and started the final battle, or rather the battle of
Well,
Good
I guess
Springs.
That means we're ready to go.
The thing is, we're not actually going to fight the powder gangers in this case,
All right, I'm ready.
because if we fight the powder gangers, we end up getting a really poor relationship with them, that when they see us, they'll shoot us on sight. But if we don't actually attack any of them, we don't kill any powder gangers, we just sit back and watch, we'll only ever be shunned, so we can move freely around them and they won't shoot us on sight. It makes for a much easier playthrough, given our predicament of not being able to carry too much, especially in the way of meds and shit, or ammo. At any time, I'm not going to be able to carry too much.
Gotcha, bitch!
As I'm sitting here, it seems like they're trying to get to me, and I gotta move away. I don't want to get hit, and I don't want to fight them either, so I pretty much just move around the perimeter a while. At some point when pretty much everyone's gone but one person, who happened to be Joe Cobb, they lost him, they couldn't find him, and then eventually he showed up again and they took him out. Anyways, from there, I went ahead and looted the powder gangers. I didn't take everything I should have taken at the time, because I was still playing under some other rules that I had put in place and decided to scrap by the end of this, which was basically I could only loot the ammo of my weapon and such, and it was way more complicated than it needed to be, and it was not going to be as fun. So going forward, I'll be able to loot pretty much whatever I want. But in this case, I looted some of their stuff and then sold it to Chet and made some money. Oh, also, some of the mods I downloaded for this, one adds carry weight to all currency, so I can no longer just carry tens of thousands of caps without being weighed down, so that'll be a hassle. I think pretty much everything that didn't have weight before has weight now, and a bunch of items that previously had a weird weight to them have an altered weight that makes more sense for reality. And it's all done on the assumption that each point of weight is a single pound. But yeah, so I pretty much just go ahead and sell my stuff to Chet, and from there there's not a whole lot left to do in Good Springs at the moment. I organize my inventory and such before buying a little bit of supplies and preparing for my trip out to Prim. But at that point, that's about the video. That's Good Springs. Next time we'll be heading to Prim, and I figure we'll
Today, Junior?
get that quest done for a little bit of experience to help us out. I don't recall what my science is, but if it's high enough, I'm going to just get Slim to be the sheriff, because it'll just be faster and easier. Apart from that, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Comment what you liked or did not like. Let me know if anything was too boring or I talked so stupid or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, hopefully I get the next one out faster than I was able to get this. I know this, to you guys, this is first video. To me, I've been working on this for a month. Not because I've been working on it all day for a month, but because I haven't had the time to actually do anything with it. It's so annoying. But anyways, that's that for now. Hopefully you enjoyed. Adios.